This is about our veterans and basically how powerful we can be if we work as a collective for them. I put a post up this morning and it's had 32,000 views. It's only a written post. That's a lot in a short space of time, maybe 2 hours. Our veterans. Most of us have felt disappointed and angry and let down by this and previous governments, the lies to gain votes and then the betrayals once in office. But now we can add shame to that list. I feel ashamed of my government. The SAS, one of our most revered military establishments, have threatened to sue the government if this latest bill is passed. The bill, cloaked in waffle and empty promises for veterans, is anything but protection for our servicemen and women. We need these people and we rely on them, and nothing screams don't join the armed forces more than a politically motivated witch hunt decades after service. Men of courage and valour who have faced our worst enemies now sit in fear of a postman or a knock at the door that will deliver the most bitter blows of their entire career at their most vulnerable time in their lives. Some live with disabilities, poverty and even homelessness. Because provision for care has been non-existent from decades of hapless governments whose plastic priorities are windows to their empty souls. The public are with our veterans. The letter of intent to sue the government by the SAS shows what dark times we are living through. Politicians who have never experienced a day of discomfort or a moment of uncertainty will pontificate over the whys and wherefores of this bill, as our veterans await a cruel and unnecessary fate from weaponised paperwork that will crush their lives. The saddest part of all, the man currently running the show, Keir Starmer, is a human rights lawyer with a record that isn't something I'd be proud of. Foreign faces and famous sexual predators and the dregs of society stand a better chance with him than our own military veterans. Many feel the judiciary has been politicised, so I question what chance they have of success. The success is the international shameful light they throw on our political class. Government can use taxpayer money to fight and even drag the case out and bury them in costly paperwork. But the shame is clear to see. A public outcry could change all that. Get on threads, share supportive stories and email your MPs. We are many in number but few to actually act. It's time to change that and don't allow this betrayal to go unnoticed. Now, I read that out because it was shared today by a girl called Claire Sumner Hughes who lives in the Midlands, and she tagged her MP in this, and she wrote, "How can our armed forces present and future protectors if the country they are protecting can turn on them retrospectively? We need to protect them against the absurd proposed bill. I'll be writing to my MP to express my objections against this bill, Stuart Anderson MP. I find it truly disturbing. We're even having to discuss this in Parliament. There are countrymen in favour of the bill. Shocking, or perhaps I should say, they are the enemy." She's obviously very motivated by this, but the good news is the MP responded on the thread. The MP responded to that. She thanked him for his response and he responded again. He's already been fighting this bill in Parliament, as has David Davis and one or two others. So when I said in my written piece for MPs who have never been disturbed or experienced discomfort, I don't mean these. I mean the people that have had no experience. Stuart Anderson is a veteran. He understands exactly what it's like. And what we've got to do is make sure that the people sitting in the House of Lords and in Parliament understand that the public do not want to see witch hunts on veterans, even after they've followed orders and gone into wars that should never have happened. And we all know who I'm referring to, Tony Blair. So what we have to do is realise the power of social media, the tweets, the Facebook posts, the YouTubes, the rest of it, even sending your stuff through to friends in WhatsApp. If you are proactive in sharing the message the message spreads. 32,000 people to read a written post. No photographs, no enhancement. That's a lot of people. And that's how powerful we can be. On Facebook alone, I reached 31 million people last month, in the last 28 days. 31 million people. I checked it out with Stats Jamie, and Jamie Jenkins said I'd actually reached more people than the BBC News Channel. So that is powerful stuff, and I'm not even charging. I'm not even professional. I make typing mistakes, and I'm not serious all the time. But together we can work as a collective, and we should be doing this on so many different topics. But this is something that's time is of the essence, because the bill is going for its second reading, I believe. So we need the papers to pick up on it. We need the media outlets to pick up on it. They already are doing. The message is spreading. The pressure is on the government. People know that the country is upset. Internationally, we're a joke. They're laughing at us. They're shaming us. Even in Die Welt, in Germany, it's been mentioned. It's been mentioned overseas. America, because Bev Turner works in Washington now, the Americans cannot believe how we treat our servicemen. They treat them with respect. If they see one in the street, they say, "Thank you for your service." What do we do? What do we do? We have to stand up for this, because we need men and women to want to join the armed forces, to want to defend the country, and we need to behave like a country worth defending. And the whole point of defending a country is its people. It's us. So I will do my damnedest for the veterans. I've got a big reach and I'm going to use it. And I hope you'll join me on this journey, whatever you want to call it, of trying to get that message out, because it really is important. And the more ordinary people stand with them, the greater the army, the greater the shame on the government. And let's face it, what do they do all day? The whips and the spads. They wander around checking out what's going on Twitter to see if they've been shamed, or if there's a Twitter storm about what's going on. So let's make sure there is one. Let's keep at it. Let's keep on them. Let's keep the pressure up, because we can do it quite easily from the comfort of our own homes.